Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to solve a question on functions. This is a question from Feb March 2025, Additional Math Paper 1, which is a non-calculator exam. In part A, we have been given a quadratic and asked to write in the completed square format. So let's begin with writing the given quadratic. So this is going to be x square minus x plus 3 over 2. I have taken 2 outside the bracket because I want x square as a coefficient 1. Now I take a middle term, that is minus 1 divided by 2, and then I square it. So this is going to give me 1/4. 1/4 needs to be added and subtracted. So I get x square minus x plus 3 over 2 plus 1/4 minus 1/4. Now this added 1/4 goes along with the x terms to complete the square. So write that into another bracket, and then I have the remaining term, which is 3 over 2 with this minus 1/4. So I get first term as x minus half the whole square, and then I get this is going to be 4, this will be 6, so 6 minus 1, 5 over 4. Now I multiply 2 inside, it gives me 2 x minus half square plus 5 over 2. So this is the answer for the first part, that is to write in the completed square format. Next, it is given that this function is defined for x less than or equal to p, and we have to find out the greatest value of p for which the function inverse exists. Because it is a quadratic equation, this is going to have function inverse only if we define it before or after the turning point. Now, how do we get the turning point for this quadratic? From this completed square format, just by observation, we can find a turning point. So this is minus half, so the x point is half, and the second point is 5 over 2. So the turning point is half comma 5 over 2. Therefore, for the second part, we get that x value needs to be less than or equal to half. So my value of p is half, so that my function is defined. C. Using this value of p, write down the range of f. So the range of f is going to start when I substitute the value half, and then I have to figure it out whether they are going to be more than that value or less than the value that I get. So when I substitute half, I get the value 5 over 2. So function, when I put half into the function, I get 5 over 2, and the next value I would get, let's say, if I put something less than half. So if you look at the diagram, you see that the y values are now increasing. Therefore, this fx will have more than 5 over 2 in the range of f. Next, we have to write down the expression for f inverse. So to write the expression for f inverse, I use the completed square format. So I begin with assuming this to be y. So 2x minus half square plus 5 over 2. I interchange x and y. So this gives me x equals to 2 times y minus half square plus 5 over 2. Now I have to make y as a subject. That gives me x minus 5 over 2. I also take this half on this side, and I have y minus half the whole square. Now I take square root on both the sides. It gives me plus or minus of 1 over root 2 under root 5 minus x minus 5 over 2 equals to 5 y minus 1 over 2. Now I have this half, let's take that also on the other side. Therefore I get y is equal to half plus 1 over root 2 x minus 5 over 2, or it's going to be minus 1 over root 2 x minus 5 over 2. Now this is going to be your function inverse, but which one out of this is going to be the function inverse formula exactly? That we will figure it out by looking at the given equation. Now from this given equation, we know that x is defined for less than or equal to half. So we take one point from this domain and try to find out where this point is mapped. Let me take simple point. If I take 0, I have to figure it out where this point is mapped. So 0 minus half, that's going to be half square, so it's 1/4. So 2 times 1/4 plus 5 over 2, that's going to be 6 over 2, which is 3. So I know that 0 is mapped to 3. Now from these two equations that I have written for f inverse, I have to figure out 3 is going to be back to 0. So what equation will give me 3 coming back to 0? If I put 3 in this equation, I get 3 minus 5 over 2. So that's 6 minus 5 over 2, which is half inside a square root. So it gives me 1 over root 2. 1 over root 2 and 1 over root 2 gives me 1 over 2. So half plus half finally gives me 1, and this is not what I was looking for. Now let's put it into this. Again, I get 1 over root 2. So half minus 1 over root 2 times 1 over root 2, and that's half minus half, and I get value 0. So I see that this 3 would be mapped to 0 if I put it into the function inverse formula. So my correct formula for the function inverse is this and not the first one. So you have to reject the first one and only write this as your final answer for function inverse expression. I hope this is clear to you. If you have any question, you can comment it below. Thank you for watching. Bye.